What is going on, everyone? And welcome back to another Suspect MLB The Show 16 video. So this is actually the first head-to-head game I've played in around a week. I think it may not even be a week, but there was a time last week, I was talking about this in previous MLB videos and stuff, that I was trying to play head-to-head. And people were just laying down bunts every 2 seconds, so it was pretty much unplayable. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this Matt Carpenter, this new Prime Matt Carpenter is fairly new. I'm pretty much out of the loop as to what cards are new and stuff like that. I have no idea when and who is going to be out in this game and the updates and stuff, but I'm pretty sure this Matt Carpenter is fairly new. And he's actually pretty decent, man. Like, he reminds me a lot of the Prime Michael Brantley, because he has very good contact versus righties, and even against lefties, it's like 80-something. And may not have the best power, but he has good vision, and his fielding is not so bad. You're scared to put him in the field, but it's not the best. So, I mean, I've been using the live series Daniel Murphy a lot at second base in the past couple months, and he has like 67 fielding or something like that, and I don't even remember last time he made an error over there at second base. And you do get a lot of action over there at second base, so Matt Carpenter with like the 70-something fielding shouldn't be an issue. I mean, he was getting tested very early in this game. He got a couple ground balls right out of the gates, pretty much. Got a ground ball right there, easy out right there for Matt Carpenter, and then the third out of the first inning is going to Matt Carpenter as well. So 2 ground balls, not a problem for Matt Carpenter so far. So yeah, Crawford is in the lineup, and Crawford is probably going to be staying in the lineup for the rest of my time playing MLB 16. So the past couple days, I'm not sure if people have been noticing, but I'm trying to get an MLB video out and a Madden video out, and I'm going to try and do that I'm going to try and do that up until MLB 17 comes out. I mean, I'm not going to guarantee anything and say that every single day there's going to be an MLB video and a Madden video, because there are certain days where I might be busy and doing stuff, so I'm not going to be able to get 2 videos out, or maybe not even a video out in a single day. So just wanted to say that, because a lot of people like to let me know when I don't post an MLB video every single day. Some people like to give me heat because I do say I try to post an MLB video every single day, but some people just don't understand that some people are busy sometimes. But yeah, I'm going to try and do that to my best until MLB 17 comes out. But yeah, man, Matt Carpenter got off to a decent start. He ripped one down the right field line, and me being a lunatic tried to stretch that out to a double, and I get thrown out in the process, so I look like a toolbox. So Pujols, he is also back in the lineup. Josh Hamilton, the prime Josh Hamilton, is back in the lineup too. So I did have just a couple players that were returning to the lineup. Pujols, without that damn shift, would have been a base hit. And Pujols has been sitting on the bench for so damn long. It is about time he is back in the lineup. I'm just hoping that he's not going to continue to troll as much as he did when he was playing every single day, because fly balls to the warning track, they aren't cutting it. I can't deal with that anymore with the prime Pujols. So yeah, he's back in, and the shift was not, it was just, the shift is too damn bad for Pujols. Pujols can't buy a hit on my squad, if you ask me. So Josh Hamilton, in his first at-bat, is looking to come back to the squad in a positive way too. I mean, Pujols and Matt Carpenter made some solid contact. Carpenter was able to get a single, did not get the double, but then Josh Hamilton is able to find the center field wall. He's able to find that guy was playing the shift on Josh Hamilton too, so that was able to squeak by the center fielder. And then Pablo is on an absolute roll the past couple of weeks. This guy's getting another base hit, so now A-Rod is up, batting in the 8th spot this game, because he is a liability at the plate and in the field. Going down looking. I mean, that could have been called either way. I mean, some of the calls in this game were a little bit sketchy. That could have been called either way, but either way, I'm going down looking, so A-Rod is not able to capitalize on those runs, or for the runs on base. A-Rod wasn't able to cash those guys in pretty much, so he's able to get a base hit to begin this inning. Every single person, if I remembered, was in bunt defense. I'm not dealing. Every single person was in bunt defense. I'm able to get out of the top of the third inning. This guy's not able to get that run past first base pretty much, so it was pretty quick inning, I'm pretty sure. Aníbal Sánchez was on the mound again. He's been pitching quite a bit. I'm pretty sure the last couple head-to-head games I've played, Aníbal Sánchez has taken the mound which is kind of rare because it was a while, I remember, before he took the mound. He was doing amazing. He was probably one of the best starters I had on the squad when he first came on the squad, but ever since then, he's rarely taken the mound. What is that? What the hell is that, man? That needs to stop. That is another reason why this game may be unplayable at times, because that is ridiculous. That could have been hit to the right center gap or something. And then that check swing BS is coming into play, but since there was a runner on first, that the shift didn't come into play right there for Pujols, so he should be 2 for 2, but he just gets the single right there, and then Ted Williams just getting under that one, so that is just a fly ball to center field. He makes that grab easily. So going into the top of the fourth, this was, man, I don't even know what it is, but I've just been going crazy with some of the starters I've had on the mound. Like, I've been wanting to go to the pen very early, and I was thinking about, I think at this point I had Billy Wagner and Kelvin Herrera warming up. Yeah, I did, because I was saying, if I'm going to give up one more base hit, since it was a tie game, I didn't want to, give this guy the lead or anything like that. And this guy was making, every time he was putting the bat on the ball, he was pretty much, hitting a hard line drive or a ground ball right at somebody, or just, hitting one almost to the warning track every single time. So this guy was on Aníbal Sánchez. He went to the pen very early in this game too, so I was going to counter that. Billy Wagner is in. He has a runner on third base now, so all he needs to do is just get something in the outfield, and this will be a 1-0 game. Anthony Rizzo apparently has no problem with the lefty-on-lefty matchups. That one is hit fairly deep to left field, and with Ted Williams out there in left field, he is not throwing out anybody. So that is an easy run scored. Anthony Rizzo gets the RBI and the sac fly in the process, so he is going up 1-0. So to begin the bottom of the fifth, A-Rod is leading off. You would think it would be an easy out. A-Rod disagrees. He is finding the left center gap. That is a double. So maybe A-Rod could start to heat up, because if A-Rod was going to start to heat up, then everybody in the lineup pretty much would be out of their slumps. Maybe even Pujols is out of his slump, since he did get a base hit. I mean, I don't even remember the last time I used Pujols, where he started, where he got a base hit. So yeah, Pujols was on the board in this game with a base hit. Crawford gets another base hit in this one, so Matt Carpenter he just needs to cash in that run from third base, and he does. First pitch swinging, trying to go up and in right there, and I'm able to get the single to right field. So Matt Carpenter is having a very good debut game with an RBI, and he ties the game up. So Ted Williams, is he still continuing this tear?
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is Marte, and this one is gone, a home run.
The answer to that question would be yes. Ted Williams gets another home run, and he has been unbelievable the past couple of games. That's why he's batting cleanup pretty much. That is bad, dude. Holy shit. You ever want to get a gift in this game? That is it. Change up right down the middle. Man, you can't be doing that. So that is the biggest mistake you could possibly make in this game, is just lobbing in an off-speed pitch right down Broadway. Pretty much he capitalizes, as I figured he would. So it is now 4-2. Starling Marte with the solo shot. Daniel Murphy is now up, and Kelvin Herrera was in, but I think I had Andrew Miller and a couple other guys. I think I had Steve Cishek warming up in the pen too. So yeah, Kelvin Herrera was going to go until, I find that with Kelvin Herrera lately, that, you may come out in the first couple innings, you'll just be, blowing everybody away with certain people, and then after like 2 innings pitch with Kelvin Herrera, everybody will be jumping on him. So yeah, around like the 3rd inning that Kelvin Herrera was in, this guy was pretty much doing that. Gets the base hit with Anthony Rizzo, and then I think I walked the next guy. So he's able to get 2 guys on base, 1 in scoring position, but he is just hitting a weak little chopper in front of home plate, so I'm able to avoid I'm able to avoid this guy from scoring any more runs in the top half of that inning. So then, bottom of the 7th, I mean, I was just swinging a hot bat to begin this game. The late innings came around, and I wasn't doing that much. I mean, Matt Carpenter in his 4th at-bat of this game, trying to shoot one to the left side of the infield, try to get it by the third baseman and shortstop, not able to. So 2 for 4 in the debut game for that Matt Carpenter, not too bad. I mean, if it wasn't for that check swing in like the 3rd inning or whatever it was, that could have been, 3 for 4 games, so that could have been more deadly than it was. So yeah, either way, good debut game for Matt Carpenter. Definitely going to be leaving him in the lineup. Always good to have a lefty on second base as well, and just anywhere in the lineup pretty much. So this guy needs to make a comeback. And the way the squad has been, or just the way everybody's been pitching out of the pen lately, wasn't too worried about this lead since Kelvin Herrera came in. Pretty much did his job. Other than that, that was my bad though, my mistake by just lobbing him a changeup right down the middle. Pujols is up again and able to hit a pretty hard hit ball to shortstop right there. So Pujols goes 1 for 4 in his return to the lineup. And could have had more, man. Like the first at-bat, like I said, the damn shift was coming into play. And he wasn't able to get base hit in his first at-bat. So 1 for 4. I'm probably going to leave Pujols in again because, yeah, I haven't used him. I don't think I've started him in a game since like October. Maybe not that long ago, but it's been a very long time. Ted Williams gets another base hit. That is no surprise. But then next guy coming to the plate is Altuve. And I'm going down swinging. So we are now in the bottom of the ninth. Or what am I saying? Top of the ninth. And this guy needs to try and get the leadoff guy on. So he has a hope in hell of coming back in this game. Even though he's only down by 2, never mind. I guess he could possibly, you know, string together a 1-out rally, 2-out rally maybe, but I'm able to get the first out fairly easy. So now he's going to Will Myers off the bench. This was weird, man. This was kind of a weird at-bat because I'm trying to get him to swing on the slider inside out of the strike. So next pitch, he jumped into that. Dude, he jumped into that pitch. Am I mistaken by saying that? He legitimately dove into the ball. What is that, man? That was ridiculous, but this being a video game, the fucking zebra behind the plate isn't going to call that, obviously, so he's able to get a runner on first. So one swing of the bat can tie this game up after that strange shit going on at home plate. So with a 1-2 count, trying to get this guy chasing the slider, but he's able to hit a ground ball to third base, so A-Rod turns 2, and that is it. You know who is singing in the bleachers right now. Ted Williams is walking away with another player of the game. This guy has been he's been on an absolute roll, like I've been saying. Probably one of the hottest hitters I've had in the past couple months. I'm going to try and play some more head-to-head now that I picked up Matt Carpenter. May try and pick up some more players as well.